Hey guys, it's Astrid with Better Believe It. Okay, so what do we talk about all the time on Sunday afternoons? What are we doing? We're in the kitchen, we're doing food prep, we got our eggs, we're getting ready to boil them. So I just wanted to invite you into my kitchen and give you like a sneak peek as to what is involved in my prep time. It doesn't take a huge amount of time for me to prepare a lot of food and be ready for the week. It's not that hard. You just kind of have to know what it is that you are actually going to eat. Don't waste your time preparing these elaborate meals if you're not going to eat them. Okay, so what I typically do is I have my pot here and I've got my eggs, and I will go ahead and I cover my eggs with water. And believe you me, there are some people out there that still don't know how to boil an egg. Okay, so the eggs covered with water, okay, just over the top. I put them on high. Okay, me personally, I like my boiled eggs to have a little bit of softness in the middle. I don't like them to be real flaky and crumbly. So this is my secret. I put the eggs on to boil. As soon as they get to a rolling boil, I set my timer for 5 minutes. Okay, 5 minutes. When that timer goes off, you take them off the boil, pour out the hot water, and shock them with cold water to stop them cooking. You want to stop them cooking. Okay, and then they'll be ready to go. They'll be just perfect. I'll always usually get one in, eat it, try it, test it out. That's the best time, when they're hot out of the pot. But anyway, that's the boiled eggs. 5 minutes. You've got a whole bunch of good, delicious protein ready to go. Peel them or not. I prefer to peel them and have them ready to eat in the fridge. Okay, sweet potato. Murder it. Stab it a bunch of times. Put it in the microwave. Generally, a sweet potato of this size, I would microwave it for 7 or 8 minutes, and it's going to be totally soft to where you can take it out and it's cooked. This is one I did this morning, and as you can see, super easy. It steams itself, and the skin just peels right off. You could even just take it along with you. My husband, this is what he does. He peels it like this, and then he eats it like an apple. So anyway, super easy. 8 minutes. Sweet potato. Go ahead and nuke a couple of them and have them ready to go in the fridge. And then all you got to do is peel them and slice them and add them into your meal. Okay, so sweet potato. There you go. All right, what's next? I've got my griddle pan here. Don't judge me. I got it at a yard sale for like $2, and I'm telling you, it was like the best $2 I have ever spent. I use my griddle every single day. Okay, I've got ground chicken. I've gone ahead and thrown that in. Got my ground chicken in the pan. I'm going to cook that. What do I add to it? It depends. Sometimes I'll add curry. I like the Indian flavors. It's really good. When you are eating clean, you will really benefit a lot from learning flavors and spices from international foods. Wonderful flavors out there, spices and herbs that you can add to your food that aren't going to add any chemicals. They're just going to give you lots of flavor, and you will be amazed at some of the benefits, the health benefits that come from herbs and spices and roots, ginger, garlic, so many fabulous things that you can do and add to your health by adding flavor to your food. So anyway, all right, I'm going to put Italian seasoning on here. It's just like oregano, thyme, rosemary, basil, all mixed up together. I usually just give it a good sprinkle. I like a lot of flavor, so we're going to go ahead and, ooh, it smells good already. Yum, yum. Okay, so that's going to cook. I've got my chicken in there. My eggs are boiling. You could be cooking another sweet potato right now as we speak. All right, so while that is cooking, let me go ahead and stir that up. All right, next step, what are we doing? Usually what I like to do next is I'll get my Tupperwares. I have so many of these. I really like these because they're sectioned off, and I'll put my meat on this side, and then I put my veggies on this side. Okay, so I do use frozen a lot. There's nothing wrong with frozen. Of course, fresh is nice, but as we're heading into the winter months, the good availability of nice fresh veggies in your produce section, it may not be as good. Right now is awesome for root vegetables, for squashes, pumpkins, and different kinds of squash. Spaghetti squash is really good right now. It's in season. That is awesome. You can make that ahead. That's another super easy and quick one to fix. So what I'll do, it's frozen. I know, right? So I dump in my frozen veggies. I don't even cook it, okay? Because think, I'm going to be taking this along in the car. I'm going to take it with me. My husband actually eats the same way I do. He's going to take this along with him to work. By the time he gets to work and by the time lunch rolls around, all he has to do is throw it in the microwave and nuke it. Super easy. So, and then you can throw some of your sweet potato on there too. I'll go ahead and cut a couple of slices of sweet potato. So we've got broccoli and sweet potato in this Tupperware. I like to section them off how we're going to eat it, how we're going to take it along our meals. So I've got my chicken cooking. That sounded kind of funny. Chicken cooking. I've got my eggs. It's all about the cluck cluck today in the kitchen. Got my, it smells so good. Oh my gosh. See, just a little bit of seasoning. Spectacular. So good. Okay, chicken, eggs. They're starting to bubble, but they're not at a rolling boil yet. So just wait a little bit, and then as soon as those bubbles really start to boil, set 5 minutes and let it go. If you do like your eggs to be really firm in the middle, then go ahead and you could turn the heat off and maybe leave them for another minute, and that will cook them. If you like them really hard, the way I used to do it was as soon as it starts to boil, turn them off, put a lid on it, and leave them. And then they're just totally done. And whenever you get back to them, they are ready to go. Okay, what else? You know, there's so many little things. All right, eggs are ready. Let's go ahead and set the timer. All right, eggs. Set the timer for the eggs. I've got my oats. A lot of times we'll have oatmeal for breakfast. You can go ahead and get your serving size scooped out into your Tupperware. These are great. They're about a cup and a half size. You can go ahead and put your little bit of oatmeal in here and have it ready to go. Because a lot of us, our brains aren't running too good first thing in the morning, or at least until we've had our first cup of coffee. So you don't even have to think about it. You just cook it. You've already got your serving size measured out. Oats are fantastic. I personally really enjoy sweet potato in the morning for breakfast. I've talked about that before on the page. Sweet potato is just absolutely fantastic. It's so good for you. It's such a great source of energy. Mash it up. Add a little bit of almond butter for those healthy fats, a little bit of pumpkin pie spice, or a little bit of cinnamon. Mix it all up, and a splash of coconut milk. Oh, it's so good, and it's really satisfying if you like that warm, hearty breakfast. A bowl of sweet potato in the morning, a little bit of eggs. You've got your carbohydrates, you've got your proteins, and you've got your healthy fats, and you should be raring to go for the rest of the day. Okay, so guys, don't be scared of prep day. Don't think that it's going to take this huge amount of time. My chicken is almost done. I mean, it's smelling fantastic in here. Okay, so my chicken, it's about done. My eggs are almost done. And just think about it. We've been talking for about 9 minutes now, so my sweet potatoes would already be finished, and they are steaming themselves in their skins. My veggies are put in my Tupperwares, and basically all you need to do now is put the cold water on the eggs, distribute your chicken appropriately. For husband gets more than I do. He's a big fella, and I will put mine away for myself. That's it. You're ready. You've at least got 2 days guaranteed to be prepared and ready to eat good and healthy. Okay, that's 2 days. Wednesday night, I usually take some time to prepare some more food. I am in and out of the house because I work at the gym and I'm here, and I do have opportunity to prep food as my day goes. Something I've just kind of learned to do in my household is whenever I have a minute and I'm in the kitchen, I'll throw a sweet potato in the microwave and have it ready to go, because that's like the first thing we go for. We go for the sweet potatoes. I always make sure that I have eggs boiled. So if I'm getting low on the eggs, I just boil a pot of eggs and have them ready to go. Fruit, always available. Big thing of salad, always ready. I mean, you've got your meat, you've got your sweet potato. Throw it in a bowl. Salad, a couple of pieces of sweet potato, a cup or so of your extra lean protein, your meat, however you want to do it. Mix it all up, throw some avocado on there, and you've got a fantastically clean and healthy meal. And it took you like 2 seconds to throw it together because you were prepared, right? Right. Okay, so my chicken's ready. So I'm going to do with this, I'm going to take my Tupperware with my sweet potato and my broccoli. I'm going to put some chicken in there. Have it ready to go. There we go. Alright, so sweet potato, chicken, broccoli. I'm going to let this sit and cool down for just a little bit before I put the lid on and put it in the fridge. That's a meal right there. It's not a huge meal, but it's enough to get me through until the next time that I eat. My eggs are almost done. We've literally got like 45 seconds. So I've been talking to you, and I have got pretty much half of my meal prep done. I've got a little bit more meat that I'm going to cook. I've got some extra lean turkey sausage. It's going in the oven. I just like to cook those until they're really nice and brown and crispy on the outside. And those are super easy. You can just grab and eat and go. Brown rice, I've got that going to be going on the stove here in a few minutes. Have that separated up, weighed out, and measured, appropriate serving sizes. Guys, it's not that complicated. You can do that. You stop making those excuses and just set your mind to do it. You're going to rock it. I know you are. Sunday evening, give yourself 2 hours of prep time. Eggs are done. All right, I'm going to go finish up with my eggs, and I'll see you guys soon. I love you, and have a successful week. Bye.